9 out of 10 Americans believe that out of 10 people, one American will always disagree with the other 9.
You guys know Post Malone, right?
No. Yeah.
Post Malone goes up and says that hip-hop music does not deliver the emotional lyrics of other genres. And if you want some real...
We were just listening to Post Malone in the car before we got lyrics,
here. He doesn't turn to hip-hop for that. You watched this over the weekend, Rosenberg, and then yesterday decided to go to IG. Do we have the audio of Rosenberg on Instagram?
Post Malone, I'm done giving you passes, bro. Even though I like you in person, we've had nice conversations before. You're out of passes. That's over. You got a pass for braids, which is not common. You got a pass for the N-word thing that happened on Snapchat. We gave you a pass even though all the tattoos of the artists you love are all white rock stars, none related to hip-hop at all. So, either leave hip-hop and go make other music in another genre or start showing respect for hip-hop. Hip-hop isn't the music you go to for emotion, important things. Hip-hop has been the soundtrack of every important day of my life. And many people like me. And all around the world, with every different background. So, start showing respect for hip-hop or get out. No more passes for Post Malone. You're done. Got really worked up. Like, bro, how many different times are you going to show disrespect to hip-hop?
So, Post Malone.
What?
Who is Post Malone?
Open funk and rap.
Just music.
Yeah. So, I moved to Dallas and I started, making music. So, that's really it. And from then on, I just started making what I like, playing it.
That's Post Malone? Really? Damn. I ain't know. I thought he was black.
So basically, he had a lot of music that was like he's a guitar player. He made music of all kinds, and then kind of hit it with this song. I don't even think had a whole project out, no a whole album or anything. Hit it with this song and just is kind of stuck in this, stayed in this lane. This
He got 500 million views. Damn.
How much is he getting paid for all those views?
We're trying to get some views like that, man.
Right. We're about 485 million away.
Trying to get our views up.
View us.
View us live. I don't know why I always say live.
View us.
So this is first one? And then like a rock star or...
I think there were some ones in between there. He's got some...
So White Iverson is what he came up on?
Yeah.
He must have done rock music, though.
That's kind of what he was saying about, like, how all of his inspirations, everybody is white rockers. So that's who's got all his tattoos on his arms. About there's really no kind of connection to hip-hop. But he's doing hip-hop. He's got all the symbolism of hip-hop. The jerseys, the braids.
You know Paul Rosenberg also was associated with Blink-182?
What do you mean by associated? Is he like a
He's known for his
agent?
association with hip-hop artists Eminem, The Knucks, DJ AM, Action Bronson, and pop-punk band Blink-182. That's crazy. So Action Bronson, Blink-182, and Eminem. Three...
I'm associated with Blink-182. I used to work with...
San Diego?
Tom DeLonge's dad's girlfriend.
Is that true?
Yeah. Of course. You didn't hear about that?
I don't believe it. Paul Rosenberg is from Detroit, Michigan. I wonder if I want to see his brother. What do you know about Danny Brown?
A lot.
Wow, he's the new CEO and president of Def Jam Recordings. and it's going into effect in 2018.
Danny Brown?
No, Paul Rosenberg. It's pretty amazing.
I feel like everyone's a CEO now.
If you're not a CEO,
What are you?
if you're not a chief,
I mean, I feel like we've already established who are the chief executive officers of My Friends Podcast.
yours truly,
If you ain't a CEO,
you better see out.
you better see your way out.
One opportunity to seize everything you ever
Eminem.
wanted. One moment that you captured.
Something's gonna happen. It's gotta happen now.
Yo,
My Friends Podcast.
Knees weak, arms is heavy.
You see his pop-up shop putting out mom spaghetti.
Mom Spaghetti.
And that's called a pop-up shop? Why
It's
is
like
it
a
called-
pop-up. It's like you just kind of run a space for like a week or something.
Oh, okay. And he was selling mom spaghetti. Was he really selling mom spaghetti? Or was he just giving out free spaghetti or?
No, he was selling it. There was a menu.
Really?
Some garlic bread. Spaghetti came in like a tub or something. They had a bunch of 8 Mile gear, Carhartt stuff.
Oh wow.
It was nice. It was 15th year anniversary of the
Of what?
movie.
Oh.
That's why they did it.
Okay.
15
Man,
years.
years.
I don't understand why My Friends Podcast wasn't hosting this event.
I know, right?
Maybe we'll get the next 15 in 30 years.
We got the next 15. The 8 Mile 30th anniversary.
My Friends Podcast.
It's got our name
15th
all over
anniversary.
It does. We'll all be wearing Carhartt.
And he was there, I'm sure, right? He visited.
He came one day
For the first
unannounced.
day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get that money, bitches. And
Right.
he was out.
Yeah, right. Working it. Working people.
So now, did his mom have anything to like do with that? Like, was she there or was she
I can't imagine that.
she actually cooked the
No.
spaghetti? Was she in the kitchen?
Handing out pills.
No.
All right.
I think it's purely song reference.
How
Did
is
he have the thrown up on sweatshirt with him?
Right.
How's that relationship with him and his mom? Do anybody know?
Oh, they're fine, I believe.
What about
Well, at the last album, he, had the basic apology song, or just saying he understood.
has anybody come out being his dad?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Huh.
Like a bunch of white guys, like, fuck that, that's my son. They're like
Right.
fighting over him and shit. I know, like, LeBron James' daddy is mad than a motherfucker. Like, baby, I love you. Calling his mom, like, I love you.
I always wanted to be in his life.
Those women meant nothing to me.
Man,
Like, boy, you got my DNA in you. That's my jump shot, I swear.
no. Bah.
Look at this picture from the 1987 championship game at Pal. That's me. That's my jump shot.
Right.
You inherit that. Good genes.
At where?
At
What'd
the
you say?
1987 PAL championships, he's probably like 13.
What is that?
PAL
It's like a
Police
league.
Athletic League.
Oh, okay.
You ever play PAL? I play PAL.
I played
several
PAL,
times.
but I don't play PAL.
That's what they turned Old Tiger Stadium into.
Really? A PAL
I
gym?
think, no, a PAL, like a baseball field.
Really? Oh, that's awesome, man. The 1300 Bobian is closed down. That's where we had our games at.
1300? Mm-hmm. Where's that at?
1300 Bobian?
I mean, it's kind of.
is that
He just
1300
gave you the
Bobian?
address.
Right.
I need a landmark.
1300 Bobian. The police headquarters. Those
Oh, right by Warwick Park?
Yeah, right there.
You know, there's a hole in that roof. You can look right in and see the basketball court.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy, man.
It is crazy.
What happens
played
when
in
it
that court.
snows?
Oh, it snows in there.
When
The
I was-
building's closed.
I played
Anybody ever make it
1400.
rain?
Literally.
Ooh, right. Like my jump shot. But I played 14 under there with Bunch. We played in the playoffs, lost to J Boy. Then when I was 15, I played on the 1600 team with Mike Quick. We played against Willie Whitfield and the Saints in the championship.
Are we supposed to
Won.
know these people?
I was
I'm just saying,
wondering.
these are PAL legend coaches, man. If you know anything about Detroit basketball in the 80s,
Don't.
you know Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, Vashawn Leonard. I came right up under those guys. And PAL was the league that you played in if you had fucked up grades and you couldn't play on high school, so you played PAL.
So why didn't you follow them to the league?
Cause I wasn't
could've
gonna
been-
make it. I
you
know
could-
I wasn't good enough. To
You
make
could have been the sixth man on that Michigan team.
Nah, my grades wouldn't have been good enough, and I didn't have enough talent. I was aware that I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA. I had friends that were like, I'm gonna go to league. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not, bro. You're lucky if you get into a JUCO, which is junior college. I don't know if you guys know that. But here's what was dope. 15 years old. We played against Willie Whitfield and the Saints. I was on the Running Guns team with Mike Quick. We won the championship, went to Florida. The very next year, I played with Willie Whitfield and the Saints, and we played against Mike Quick in the championship, and we won the championship and went to Philadelphia. And in Philadelphia,
what happens in these states, the Florida and Philadelphia?
Oh, all the teams from Philadelphia, D.C., Chicago, they all come together, and it's the Nationals. So the first year we came in third place. We lost to Atlanta, and we didn't realize that they had guys that were like 17 and 18 years old. And so we lost to them. These guys were like 6'7", 6'8". It was like I don't know where the fuck they got these guys from, but they kicked our ass. But we ended up coming in third place. And then the next year we played for the championship, and it's a 2-game elimination. So we lost one game, and then when we played Philly in the championship, we had to beat them twice. But they ended up beating us. I led the team score in that game though. Me, my homeboy Deshaun, Jack, Wayne, Andre, John. I'm gonna give a shout out to those guys. I know they're not listening, but I'm gonna tell them.
Well, get them listening.
I'm gonna get them to listen. Yeah, give them guys a big shout out.
You guys got any new listeners?
We have. If you were to go live right now, we would have some people at our job listening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go live. Let's go live. Let's go live.
Give a shout out to Steve.
Steve, what's up, Steve?
Here we got a listener in the Cayman Islands. We got some listeners in California. Expanding exponentially.
We're getting
trying
big.
to get them views up.
We're getting big. We're gonna having to start charge for this.
I'm trying to make some fucking money.
Right?
When does that happen?
I don't know if it does happen.
What do we gotta do? Get some sponsorships?
Yeah.
So
Do we have to talk about other things besides getting sponsorship and views?
we probably have to do commercial breaks.
All that. Or we could just work it into the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm so tired, but I'm glad I'm feeling good and I'm nice and strong, just like Ajax is strong on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, just work it into the show, man.
Yeah, I was hungry, but on the way over here. But I'm glad we stopped at Subway. Which has a great footlong.
For only $4.99 if you ask for cheese. And just so happen if you tell them that Keon and Mike sent you, it's fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just work that shit in.
Well, we could go to the scam cam and talk about a scam at Subway.
What do you got?
Which will save you $1.
Oh, hell yeah. They have a flaw in their system. They're mad. They're mad at me. But listen, if you order...
we got a Booyah scam cam here.
Yeah, Booyah scam cam. If you order double meat, it's $3.
Okay.
Now, they also have what you would call a deluxe, and that's $1. Now, the deluxe is actually half of the double meat. So all you have to do is say, let me get a deluxe. They give you half of the double meat, and they ask for another deluxe. That is only $2 instead of paying $3. You're saving $1. That's awesome, right?
What do the workers do when you order it?
Oh, she was like, no, you cannot do that.
But you enforced it or what?
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah. She was kind of like, motherfucker, you're so fucking smart. How did you know that?
You're so smart.
Right.
Okay, wait. Half of the deluxe.
Yeah, you get a deluxe. You say, give me double meat, and they give you double the meat for $3.
Yeah.
But if you order the deluxe, it's only $1, and that's half of the double meat.
I got you. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's like quarter meat.
Well, no, it's like if double meat is okay. So you get regular meat is just 4 slices of ham.
Right.
All right, let me get double meat. So they're gonna give you 4 more slices.
Right.
Deluxe is 2 slices.
So a quarter more.
Yeah. Well, no, is it really a quarter more? I don't know. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. I'm trying to go live, and I'm trying.
You're not even live yet?
No, I need something to set the phone on.
I think this might be. This might not. Yeah, that's what it's made for, but I think it might be too.
If you turn it sideways,
too
though.
steep.
It's too big. It doesn't fit.
You've never heard that before, huh, Kean?
It's too. No, I haven't. I heard it fits just right.
Are you in yet?
I've had. Oh, I don't want to tell that story. That's fucked up if I tell that story.
Oh, where it was the leg?
Well, it was something. I don't know what I was in.
It was a hawk.
Yeah, she was a very large woman, and
It's a great story.
It was in something. I don't know what I was in, man, but it was feeling amazing. And she was like, she was moaning. I was like, yeah. And she was like, but it's not in yet. I was like, fuck, it's not? I was like, well, where am I? And she was like, keep going. I was like, just let me stay here.
Where am I?
Wherever I'm at right now feels fucking amazing. I
Just
don't
some
wanna
sweaty
move.
thighs or what?
I don't know.
Is that what we're talking?
I think I was in hitting those thighs, man. I was like, shit, this is great. And she was like, put it in. And then I got a little, I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't in, but I was like ready to come then. I was like,
Well,
shit.
what do you think felt better then?
I wanted to pull out and go back on those thighs, man. Like, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to hit your thighs. Every time Booyah fucks me, he only fucks my thighs. It's so creepy. But I was so do it though. I would every time. I think I'm banned from going live. I'm not pushing.
I
the right
understand
button.
that.
Oh no, there it is.
So since we were on the topic of the PAL League, what do you think about what Lavar Ball's trying to do?
What you trying to do?
Trying to create a league that will pay kids basically instead of going to college, you'll play in this league that Lavar Ball is starting. You get $10,000 a month if you're a good athlete, like a starter, and if you're not, you're going to get $3,000 a month. And it's basically you do this for 1 year, then you can go pro. It's a way of getting around playing in college, not getting paid for it.
So, the league recognizes that as like
Yeah,
a substitute.
yeah. So LeVar Ball is really pushing it, and it's going to be called the JBA, the Junior Basketball Association. They're hopefully going to be playing at basketball, arenas that the NBA plays at.
Talking about 10 teams.
I think 10 teams.
And
Yep.
it's some 3,000 will be the minimum, and then 10,000 a month for the best player.
For the best player, yep.
But they
Just the
already have-
one best player on your team.
Like the better players, I think. But I mean, who's going to come out and watch this?
They got
man,
a
I'm
G
good.
League though.
The what?
The G League. I think it's sponsored by Gatorade.
The D League?
G.
They have the D League.
Just a bunch of
they have the D
gangsters.
League. The D League is for the NBA players that get picked up and they just think they need to work on their game or whatever.
Right. They're actually drafted people.
Yeah, that's like spring.
Wait, G or D?
G. But the D League is
drafted.
Is the drafted. But then they have
Young
a G
Trey
League.
Works.
Right.
G as in Ghost. They have a G League too,
Isn't
and that's they're paying like 50,000 or something.
I mean, you could go play a year overseas,
A lot of leagues.
and then come and go pro. As long as you basically don't do the
you just have to do something for a year?
it's probably something you get paid for to show
Overseas?
that you're not eligible to play college.
They're making good money overseas too.
Yeah, they are.
They're
But
making a living.
which is crazy, you're not making good money in the D League. So
How much money are they making there?
Well,
not a lot at all.
overseas it's the Premier
That's-
League.
sure.
The D League. Let's go to a game tonight.
But that's just that if people,
I'm just saying if that's an option, that's a legitimate option, and I would go
But
see.
if people aren't going to D League games, are they really going to go to this JBA?
What's up with Ice Cube's league, the 3-on-3? Anybody watch that?
It's over, but it was pretty good. I heard some good things about it. People really liked it. It was enjoyable.
It's cool seeing people that we grew up watching play, because those are the kind of athletes that
Yeah.
are playing in it.
And they're like old as shit now, though.
Right.
Sup? You got Charles Oakley and shit.
But they can still ball. They just probably don't have the endurance. So you're not running up and down the whole field.
Only
You're
half
not
court.
running. Is it a full half court?
I think so.
I don't even think it's a full half court. You're only playing
It's probably
3-on-3.
the black line or whatever that is.
know what I mean?
Easy. It's called African American
So you-
line. Thank you.
But how cool is it? Like they literally have the rules like we used to play in the backyard. Oh, you
Right.
you miss it
Take
and hit the
backs.
rim. You gotta take it back.
Yeah.
I mean that's awesome.
What's an
Who
air ball? Is there a
started
take
that,
back
I
in an
wonder?
air ball?
No, you go right up with it.
See, just take it back.
What if
Clear
we,
the ball.
What if we just started
Play
like
some D.
a league that 21? How awesome was that game? You get tips in there.
Tip
It's like
out.
A lot of arguments about tips.
It's like
All day tips? You play all day tips?
Just
keep
nonstop?
tipping?
And we did at your house at your janky ass room.
What
Loved
was
all
it?
day
Tips,
tips.
double tips,
Double
all that?
tips. You get to like what 13 and you're good.
You got to
Tip
go over
out.
13.
Got to get over 13. It's just everyone against
No
themselves.
tips from the line.
Right.
Yeah, I just love that.
21 was a great game.
It was.
If
That's
you had,
because you hated passing.
And then if you got to 20, and you missed it, what happens?
You go down
To what?
13
Oh, we played 15. Okay.
or 15. It could have been 15.
Back to 15.
But
think-
you have
I
to
think we
get
played 13.
You have to get right on. I don't think you can go over, right?
What? Oh, 21? Yeah.
Is there like a set rules for 21? Is anybody put out?
Because if you got 20 and you miss your free throw, you're going back
You go to 15.
Exactly right.
because you
Yep.
couldn't get it.
What was the free throw rule? You get 2 of them, or you just shoot till you miss?
Oh, we had 3 and out sometimes.
3.
3 and out. If you make 3, then you got to start over. But we shot our free throws from the 3-point line.
That's what we
As
did
we
too.
got older, we shot from the 3-point line.
It
From
must
your
have
short
been-
ass court.
That was regulation.
What do you mean regulation?
21 was fun as shit, wasn't it?
It
man?
was.
You guys
man.
want to play right now?
Do you want to
Forget this.
Hell yeah, fuck the podcast. Let's change the podcast to 21. My Friends 21
Right,
game.
we just started.
Right. And we can set up a couple of
My
live
Friends
cameras.
21.
Could we have like Bluetooth headphones and we're just talking while we're playing?
Right.
Ooh.
That would be great.
Tired. That'd be dope.
Everyone's mic'd up. Didn't the XFL do that? Weren't more people mic'd?
They might have been mic'd.
You know what? We should probably stop talking about this because there's going to be a guy that starts this and he's going to make $1 million off of it. And we're like,
A
fuck.
21 league would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And you know who could host it? 21 Savage.
Right. And then he grabbed the mic though. Like, how many points you got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free throws coming. Free throws. That'd be great, man. And then just on the big screen, just show movies. 21 movie. That'd be dope.
21. Yep.
Yeah. See.
The winner gets a 21 gun salute.
Oh, right.
You have to be 21 or older to play.
Right. That's dope, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think we're onto something. Definitely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free throws. I like that. I don't know. I just like that for some reason.
I mean, we could be the people that come out with like the official 21 rules. Like these. Well, this is what the 21 league plays by, so everyone plays it now.
Right. Intro.
Also, we could have it. We should take it back. We have to take it back if we hit the rim.
Yeah, and
What if
that's
you playing tips though?
right.
Tips.
Right. But you always have like the real lazy person just waiting down by the hoop. You know.
Man, you were always down there.
Oh, I was down there, but you could never block me if I was coming in strong because I would do like 3 fakes and the.
Euro step.
No, that was before the Euro step.
I might have invented the Euro step
Ooh.
unknowingly.
What's called it? Ginobili owe you money.
You know who does owe me money is
Byron.
Byron. Who is Byron?
I'm gonna guess Byron.
well, not Byron. Well, yeah, he probably owes a lot of people money.
And we?
Oh, shout out. Can we give a shout out
Chad.
real quick?
I wish we could get them listening. I mean, we could. It's not impossible.
Not at all.
Not with social media. You can always get anybody.
Listening to what?
Let's give out.
My Friends Podcast. Booyah. Mike. Some call me Earl.
Call me Earl. Let's give a shout out to Tom, man. He's
Thursday.
He's checking in with us live. What's up, Tom? I want to give you a shout out, man.
Tom Fife?
Tom Fife is live with us right now.
Oh, babe.
Shout out to Tom Fife. So
We
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 listeners.
We got 8 listeners?
No, I'm just bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Like right now or ever?
I've had my biggest live moment. I probably had about maybe 15 people.
You know what's crazy is if you come across like a girl, she'll go live and she'll get like 30, 40. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's why we should just go live, just have like a naked chick dancing, and then we just rush in and push out. Welcome to My Friends Podcast.
You see that number just drop.
That number just dropped. It'd be like 300, just like 250, 200, drastically. Not like 1 or 2 drop off, just like drastically.
Hundreds.
Right, like 200 to 100 in a matter of saying My Friends Podcast.
To just one, and that person's in the bathroom, not even paying attention.
Right. He was getting ready to jack off. He was the guy grabbing this
Whoa,
lotion.
whoa. To our show?
No,
to the
chick.
woman.
The
To
woman.
chick. Okay.
I mean, hey, three
saying.
good-looking guys. You could, you know.
I don't know.
Well, not a guy doing it, but
Would it be creepy though if
What?
what if we had a guy call in like, yo, I love you guys so much, I masturbate to your show, I love it, like, oh,
to our voices,
yeah, just what would you guys do? Would that?
I would say tell your friends. I mean, it's views.
Tell your friends.
Who
Really?
cares?
That'd be creepy.
Mike would do a lot for a little.
A little.
Tom just said, "What's up? First time, long time."
So back on the basketball thing, who remembers those and one mixtapes?
Ooh,
Those were
hot sauce.
Those were hot.
Escalade.
Main event,
Hey, yo.
Ayo.
white chocolate.
Who all went pro from
The
those?
professor.
The professor. Ooh. Rayford Austin. He played for Toronto and Miami, didn't he? Rayford Austin?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
There was multiple people I think that went pro though. Didn't AO or Hot Sauce? Or had a tryout
Not
or
hot sauce.
something?
Hell no. The dude was like
Traveling every move.
6'3", and you're right, skinny as hell.
Hot sauce?
Yeah.
I know Rayford Austin did make it, though. I don't know what was his name on the and one, but he
I think
made
that
it.
was AO.
Do you think
It might have been, yeah.
do you think kids would try to portray them in like a basketball camp or something?
Oh, hell yeah. If it was back then, I'm sure. Now it's
It's what started the whole fuck rules
Right.
movement in the NBA.
Yeah, but if you're like trying out for like the varsity team and you just do everything that you saw in there,
You get the pass, start moonwalking and shit and water wave. They're like, get the fuck out of here.
that's traveling. You traveled and double dribbled.
Like, what? Traveling? No. You can do that.
I remember used to get them at Foot Action though. Remember that
Oh no, that's Aaron Owens.
at Crossroads Mall? You buy like a shoe and you got like the N1 mixtape or something like that.
Yeah.
It was Foot Action, I believe.
I got that one, like a Nike little thing that they put out. It wasn't a mixtape, but it wasn't like live games, but it was people doing moves. It was like a little styrofoam tape.
I remember watching the N1 mixtape at your
I
your
watched
place.
it before all of our basketball games.
It gets you hype.
Real hype.
It gets you, especially when someone does a move, and the commentator runs out on the court, and other people running out there, and just in the middle of the game.
We need to do like that on this show. Just if there's a joke, just someone that.
Oh shit!
Where your sound effects at?
Tom has a good point. He said, and one is to the NBA what XFL was to the NFL. Very good point.
Well,
Very
yeah.
good point.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good point, Tom.
Ooh, point
Ooh, Tom, all right.
So Tom's gonna
Look
listen
at
to
the brain
himself
on
twice
top.
because he's gonna listen to this, listening to himself while he's talking.
He's not talking, though.
Oh, that's right.
So he's not going to be listening to us, though. Jesus Christ, Mike.
We need a call in. Someone call in. Who's ever
Call in.
listening to us live, give us a call.
Call in. Who's ever listens to us live, call in. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 callers, and they calling in, calling in.
281-330-8004.
Call me Jones, I'm Mike Jones, and I'm about to blow something else. Whatever happened to Mike Jones?
Who?
Mike Jones. Supposed to keep going.
Who?
Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
That is interesting.
He had the greatest catch, though. To say his name out like that, to keep saying it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You had to recognize.
Oh, Professor just. Oop.
You got to do N1 Mixtape Volume 3. That was the best one.
Volume 3.
That might be Jason Williams, just low key.
So what happens? You know what you never see? They never show the time where a guy like crosses somebody over like really good move. Everybody's like, oh, and then he shoot, but then he misses the shot.
Right.
You never see that.
They just cut
I
the
know
tape. They cut the tape.
I know that happens a lot. I know that had to happen a lot.
Yeah, he was short. Travel.
Those guys, man, how many of those guys you think could have really made it if they would have just like
Pulled up their pants.
yeah, that's one.
Who are they playing against in these teams?
Just more
Like one
street teams.
And Professor, he won a contest or something, right? Didn't they like traveling to different cities and they would invite somebody out to play against him, and then he showed up. He was like just busting their ass or something.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was good, man. Look at that right there.
You see that guy?
Got him.
Oh, with the.
You know what I never saw in these? Someone get fouled and go and one. It never.
Never heard
I mean, isn't that what
Never
the whole thing
heard
is
it.
based on?
But they would have to get paid too, though, because it just
An
said
entire company
and one.
based on getting fouled.
right. That was a foul. You're the only one on the court. What do you mean it's a foul? And one. And one. Whatever happened to and one shoes? Anybody know?
Remember the shorts? Those shorts were huge.
People stopped buying
Before Jordan shorts, everyone had those and one shorts.
You know, well, who started the big shorts? And Jordan shorts was a little long to cover up his other shorts.
I
But
think
who
we already
started
kind of referenced it.
the big shorts? And but in college, the
Michigan.
baggy shorts. That's right, baby. The Fab Five
You could have been the 6.
could have been a 6. I got a great story, man.
The Fag 6.
Yeah, you were in the other group.
The Fag 5?
We had our shorts 6 inches shorter. I'm hanging out the bottom of my shorts and one. But I remember, man, going down to Cobo Hall, and it was the high school championship game, like the All-Star game, and Chris Webber was on one team, and Jalen Rose was on the other. And time was
Where
running
did
out.
Jalen Rose play?
This was 90. I think it
Where?
was 1990. Oh, Southwestern.
Okay.
With Vashawn Leonard, Howard Isley, they both went to the NBA too. But time was running out, and Chris Webber shot it from half court, man, and made it all net from half court. Sent the game to overtime and ended up winning. Then I remember when, and me and Des Moines was just talking about this too. K2 Davis, man, another basketball legend, went to Detroit Northern. Shout out to K2 Davis. But I remember watching him and Jalen Rose go at it for the championship game on Channel 50, Northern versus Southwestern, man. And Jalen came down with a dunk and hung on the rim and like point to the crowd. I was like, oh, then the referee was like, tech. I was like, damn, Jay Rose, what's up, baby?
So you were there? You saw him?
I was at home in my room watching it on TV, like K2 about to go to work, Jalen about to go to work. I was just so hyped, man, to watch those guys was like celebrities. And then when the Fab Five came, I had all the pictures of the Fab Five on my wall. Every time they had a game, I would get the Detroit news.
Who else was from Detroit?
Just those two.
Okay.
That was on the team. But I would also get every time they was in the paper, they had a game, I would cut out Jalen Rose pictures, Chris Webber pictures, Juwan Howard Altman, just put them on my wall. I had a whole wall full of Fab Five pictures.
Full of dudes.
Chris, I was about
That's how it
basketball.
was. That's how it was.
I had Chris Webber had one where his hand was a cutout, and it was showing how big his hand was, and it showed like him palming the basketball like a grapefruit in his hand. And I used to put my hand on that wall, on his hand, like giving him a high five, like he was in prison and shit.
Would you close your eyes?
My hand was so much shorter. No, I would just put my hand up there and measure.
Just
like
envision
I'm going to be
touching
like
Chris
Webber.
Webber's hand. Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
were
a
you,
huge Chris Webber, Jalen Rose fan, man.
how do you feel about him getting paid to play in college? He was the highest paid college athlete ever.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't care, man. He deserved to get paid, man. All those guys deserve to get some type of money. They should get some.
You're for college basketball getting paid?
Hell yeah! You know how much money the university makes off of those athletes, man? They get nothing.
How much
know
is
how
that?
much-
How much is that education worth?
You know how much
Okay.
that scholarship is?
Minus that scholarship. But
But what about the job you're getting in the future from that scholarship?
But that scholarship is definitely hyped up.
That's what
the price
college
of it,
is.
though. That scholarship, the price of it is hyped up crazy. It shouldn't even be that much. Seriously, the much that they paying for it. But those kids deserve to get something, man. If you're making minus what they get from the scholarships. Let's say they give out 5 scholarships, right? And you got let's say maybe what 300,000 that you gave out for scholarships. They make millions of dollars off these athletes. Millions.
I don't know those numbers. But
We should look into that.
I agree there should be some sort of compensation. I mean, I worked for a university in the cafeteria, and I got paid. Give them at minimum all the time that they spend in practice, in games. Give them the university minimum wage. I'm just saying, if I made that for just washing some dishes, that's what I was doing. Shout out Tom, my dishwasher. He got the front, I got the back. You know what I mean? Like pay him
But-
$7 an hour. How many hours they
all
putting
of them,
in?
even the guy that
Yeah.
never gets in.
Yeah.
He's
Are you
getting,
kidding me?
He knows he's not going pro. He's getting a free education for being the 11th
And
guy
he's
on the
spending
team.
a lot of his time out there making this team better, practicing with the team, traveling with
And you
the
know
team.
what we're going to give you? Education to Michigan. You can go into whatever you
I
want.
get it. If
So you say he shouldn't get paid?
No, hell no.
Okay.
nothing.
So even
No.
so what about the star athlete who's going to get millions next year anyway? He should
Then
get paid.
No, there's no
because
future. There's no future. How many people on scholarship or not are at college and they have a future in business making a lot of money?
I was going to say
What is the difference?
that's why you got to take advantage of it and realize I know I'm good. I'm not good enough to go pro. I'm gonna get a great scholarship while I'm here because this college is gonna pay for it. And when I get done with here, I'm gonna get a great job because of the scholarship.
So you say they shouldn't get a stipend?
No, not at all.
Look at how many kids get kicked off. A lot of those kids are poor, man. A lot of them are poor, even though they're gonna make money.
And look, you're
next
at
year.
the University of Michigan playing for them, and you're getting a free education.
But they're also making money off of them. Making money.
Money.
How would you like
stacks on stacks?
At your job, how would you like it to know that they're benefiting off of you being there? Your look, your design.
You know they are.
Everything. Well, they are, but I mean, but just you personally though, like they're getting paid because of you. And your team, they're getting money, just millions and millions of dollars.
Well,
using your likeness, your number, they're selling a jersey with your number on it.
If I'm getting room and board, if I'm getting everything, my rent paid for, everything like that, I'm fine with it because I'm getting all my necessities paid for.
So what about the kids
and the university's putting in? University's giving them a weight room, a coach. Lots of coaches honing. Giving them skills in their field. If we're going to talk about players only going to the league afterward, you know what I mean? How much of their game was given in college?
Well, that's okay. The kids that are going to make it. There's some kids that's going to make it, and that's fine.
And they know it too.
There's some kids that's not going to make it. We know that. And yes, they're going to have a free education.
I think just pay the university wage. I'm talking $7.
I think all the kids should get a stipend. And look at this though. What about the guys the athletes? And this is not just basketball or football, but there's other sports where. Like swimmers, it's not really many pro swimmers. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got the Olympics and they got the American Games and things like that. But they should get something.
But nobody's going to those events. It's not like that is generating money for the college.
Overall.
And that's why it's easy to give them all just the minimum wage.
Yeah, break it down. Okay, basketball players.
But if they're not bringing in any money.
But they get some. Okay, basketball players get $300 a month and stipends. Swimmers get maybe $100.
Think about the highest paid athlete.
Troubled water there.
The highest.
Yeah, it kind of could be trouble. Yeah.
The sports that gets paid the most is probably baseball. You're a baseball player. I'm pretty sure they're getting paid the most. That's probably the one sport in college.
But per game, probably low. What do they pay? They're playing like 200 games a year now.
162.
Jesus Christ, man!
But you hear these you hear these baseball contracts.
That's so many
NBA
games.
But think of the people that go to a college baseball game. That's not bringing in any revenue. Not like basketball or football.
It's just a field. What's their costs?
I'm just saying that like why should they get paid? If you're good and you go pro, that's when you're making the money.
Because you're okay.
And then pay some money back.
I mean, I get your argument. It's obviously valid. There isn't pay, but
you wouldn't want a free education?
Yeah, I would love it. I know I wouldn't make the league, so I would
education's
love to get it.
dumb.
I would love to get it.
And you would run some suicides and shoot some baskets to get it? Okay, that's a great deal. I'll do it. You don't have to pay me shit. I'll take the free education. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be the only person in my family that graduated from college. I got a great job. I'm bringing in 6 figures, all because I could play a sport.
Now, what about the kid who's a walk-on?
College doesn't always end that way, by the way.
Paid for his education. Like he paid his own way in. He paid his own education, or he got a scholarship on his smarts.
Some of those will get a scholarship.
He's playing basketball. He's playing basketball, and the team is still making money off of his basketball skills. Should he get paid?
No, but he should get a free education.
So instead of give him his money back that he'd already paid for his first 2 semesters.
Some of those walk-ons they give him a scholarship.
All right. I just think they should get something, man. I think if they're making so much money off of the university,
the walk-on is an interesting thing. But what about if you get injured your first year and you can never play basketball again? Do you lose your scholarship for the next 3 years?
I think so.
No, not always. Maybe in some cases, but I think there's some sort. I think that
if you're
there's
never
going
to play again.
I think there's something in there. You're gonna get. You're not just cut off like that day at the hospital. They're like, all right, well, here's your medical bill and you're off a scholarship now. So
right.
Good luck with your life.
Right.
Those books right there, you're gonna owe us $250.
Sorry about that knee.
Right. We'll sign your cast. We'll write down your account number.
You probably shouldn't have played at all because now you're worse off.
Right. That's horrible, man.
Folks, check us out on YouTube. Search for MFP My Friends Podcast. Every Monday and Thursday, we got new episodes coming.
We out there.
We out here.
We out.